What it do, gaming family? What's going on with you guys? It is your boys. We are back at it once again. I am the Pesky Hokage, aka the where you at?
Big Husk.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. And the man that is always with me, my brother from another, can't be replaced by none other. It is the notorious DUB, aka the Dub, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
And we make up Victory Road, a gaming podcast presented to you by the Blurred Syndicate. And today we have a special guest with us. He is a IT professional. He is TikTok's newest IT man. You know what I'm saying? Don't call nobody else. Call him. Streamer, husband, motivational speaker, to say the such. You know what I'm saying? He's everybody's big brother. It's Senpai Temoni, man. What's going on, man? How you doing?
All right. Yeah, rise.
My bad.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, so from here on out, when my mama called me with questions about her phone, I'm like, hey, ma, don't call me. Call your big brother Temoni. Yeah, you feel me? Call your big brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, but how you doing, man?
I'm good for the most part, man. This weight loss journey whooping my ass.
Ah, man, I need to get back on mine. But that's what's up, man. What you about to say?
I feel him. This my ass too. I'm already dreading going to the gym tomorrow.
It's not the gym. It's now the being on this damn weight loss drug Wegovy. I be nauseous. Like I know I got to do the shot this evening, and I'm not looking forward to that shit at all because I know I ain't gonna want to eat the next few days.
Man. Can't think of what you about to say.
I can't think of what it's called, but I'm gonna show you before you get off. Damn. It's some digestive enzyme. That's what it is. Digestive enzyme. You should try digestive enzyme. And that'll kind of help with the stomach stuff. Well, at least
the nauseousness.
Yeah. Well, before we get going full steam here, man. So I know I introduced you and then what have you, but however, we give everybody a chance, kind of just spotlight, tell everybody about you, where they can find you, and all that good stuff. Man.
Talk your shit.
You mainly gonna find me on TikTok if I choose to get my ass on there because I'll be lazy about making content. I'll be terribly lazy about it. I'm on Twitch. I started streaming again. I took a long break from it because it was just tiring between that and school and work. So I started streaming again. I only stream on the weekends right now. I may do Monday, Wednesday eventually. But TikTok mainly, you'll see me on there making content, cracking jokes about working in IT and this weight loss journey and whatnot. I do make music, but I don't do it for fame or nothing like that. I just do it on a random, spontaneous thing. I started making some music for some reason. That's about it, really. I don't do shit else. I'm a boring guy.
Not boring. You're safe.
Right.
You safe thing.
Other than gaming in the house, I don't be doing shit. If you come visit me, where am I in here? Fucking with shit.
I see them lights going in the background. I like that. I'm a light guy.
Surprisingly, I think she gave me those lights for Christmas, and I just never used them until today. I just opened the box not even 20 minutes ago.
Hey, your wife's a smart woman. She got a good eye for some things. I can't even see what the lights look like, but I see them reflecting in the background, and I'm fucking with it. I love lights. I'm very much I guess you could say a RGB guy.
Yeah, I have them on my desk, and actually I want some more. I can't wait to actually get my own space. That's one thing I want to do. Like I be seeing people had that cloud that like they have a cloud. Like
yeah. She got that downstairs. I just finished doing that for her downstairs. It's not as expensive as people make it seem, though. It's not. You just buy a whole bunch of fluff, get some RGB lights, and just wrap it through, and that's it. And just stick it somewhere. Don't glue that shit to your ceiling, though.
Listen. That's the wrong thing. Listen.
Hey, well, I got my first question while you cussing them kids out back there.
I ain't cussing nobody out right now.
He go on mute when he cussing them kids out. He trying to seem like a nice guy, but I know you. I know it. And I know you like hoes. But I'm gonna jump in with my first question
Let's go.
because me and Husky did a review on this Monster Hunter.
Oh my god!
Tell me about your Monster Hunter experience. And once
So
you finish telling me about your experience, who do you think is the better hunter between me and Husky? You just gotta guess.
So I actually made a post recently. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing because this is like the first Monster Hunter I've ever played,
Same.
and immediately I got into the charge sword. That's my favorite weapon right now. I don't touch
Charge
nothing
blade.
else.
The charge blade.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm a charge blade. But then I enjoy it, even though I don't know the fuck I'm doing. I see the world's pretty vast, and I'm just trying to understand everything. And also, I had no clue until yesterday when I was playing with somebody brand new. I was like, "What you mean I got a second weapon?" Yeah, man, you got a second weapon. You just got to equip it. On God, I had a gun this whole time, and I'm just out here.
Yeah, you can keep the bow gun, or you can switch to something else. Like I do. I run my main is a charge blade, and my secondary is a dual blade. I roll with the dual blades. You know that they don't hit as hard. However, you move a little faster than the dodge and the roll. You know, stuff like that. I love the dual. You can evade a little bit better with the dual blades for me. But I love the charge blade. That's my main though.
Let me see.
I don't know. Dub looked like he been focused on the hunter side. Dub might got you.
Yeah. Let me tell you a little story.
Right.
Let me tell you a little story. Husky was outranking me.
I still outrank you.
I don't think you got me now. I'm in the 60s.
I'm in the 70s. I'm in the 70s, my guy. Yeah.
You the fuck out
I'm
of me.
still judging, so I'm gonna just sit here and be quiet.
Simmer down there, big fella.
So me and him was on a hunt. I'm like, oh yeah, bet he higher than me. We're gonna be good. Have my other homeboy hop in. He level 200 or something. We finna be good. Tell me why they dying more than your boy, huh? They dying more than your boy. Know what I'm saying? That's that Elden Ring coming out. I told you to play Elden Ring. I told you.
That Jen Dahad was something different, man. Don't listen.
Hey, Jen Dahad. Lakers in 5. I don't got nothing. I wouldn't even try to make nothing of Lakers in 5. You feel me?
Say what you want. I mean, I do it.
Hey,
I end up having because I didn't beat it the first time. I played it again last night, man. I ended up beating Zoshia before
Hey, I didn't beat him a few times now. Let me know let me know if Big Brother need to come help. Let me know if Big Brother need to come help.
I beat him last night. I was tired as fuck because the party after I came from the party, bro. I didn't even want to get on the game. I was like,
I didn't beat him like 5 times, brother.
Okay.
Like 5 times. I got the armor set already.
Word.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, I got
that's what I got to get.
I got an investigation saved if you want to run that, like no bullshit. If you want to farm some of this stuff. But hey, Temoni, if you know what I'm saying, you need help.
I need all the help I can get. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Hey, let me give you some words of encouragement. I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just go smash. my homeboy Key, he was like, yeah, you need to get your build together. I'm gonna send you this build. Look here, Justin. When have you ever known me to run builds? I just do shit. This number bigger than this number, and that's what I'm running on. My attack this side, my defense this side. I don't care about all them buffs. Lakers in 5. You feel me? Lakers in 5.
He's not lying.
Yeah, he was like, oh, you know you can do this? Hell no. I just realized it was an extra set of weapons in my creative. Like when you forge weapons, I just realized it was an extra set of weapons, and I wasn't running with my strongest version of my weapon.
Oh shit! See, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so I'm just going with whatever the fuck I figure out eventually.
Brother, it took me to like after I beat the game to learn how to capture shit. I don't use none of the slinger ammo. I don't never use it. My square is solely for my heat, my potions. I don't be using nothing that's in there. I just sit there, dub smash. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to smash shit up.
Homie got me right though. He was like, "Yeah, you gotta use this. You gotta do that." I'm learning, but I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I was playing the shit earlier this morning. Still don't know what I'm doing.
As long as you're having fun, that's kind of really all there to it. But listen, it's once you get deep off in it, like I ain't as deep as our homeboy Justin. However, like I'm there, I know how to, for the armor and stuff like that. Like I made sure to go, like you can say if you're trying to complete an armor set or complete some upgrade your weapon and you're missing a few parts, wish list it. So when you go on hunts or like you say you playing online and you jumping in everybody else hunt, you can see it'll have a point on it to let you know, like, oh, this hunt is gonna get you something towards whatever you're looking for. Like I started doing it.
I did not fucking know that.
Yeah. Cause I do when I'm not playing with nobody. Like I just jump in like you go speak to Alma, whatever you want to call her, and she'll you can go down to SOS flares, and anybody that posted a SOS flare, you can go join. And like doing on that page, it has if you wish listed something, it'll have like a little pin, and it's basically saying, hey, you go there, you do this hunt, y'all defeat the monster, you'll get something towards whatever armor set or whatever you're looking for. So that's something that's good to know a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll help out, like I said, because that'll help me complete some armor sets and other stuff I've been trying to get through. But
learn something new every day. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. And it's Monster Hunter. I was not expecting to be deep off in Monster Hunter Wilds like I am, but yeah,
I'm balls deep like I'm off in Scrooper Cooch.
Of course. So, go ahead, Doug. What you got?
No, go ahead.
Yeah. So, I do want to ask, as far as like, I know you say you kind of getting back into streaming, and getting back on Twitch and things of that nature. What when did you start? Like how long have you been like streaming just in general?
Well, like 2014.
Oh wow.
So how it started was, so I got two kids. I got a daughter who's 18 and I got a son who's 10 now. My son was just recently born at the time, and I'm up late nights.
Yeah.
Rewind that, nigga. How old are you? You talking about somebody got a
37.
daughter?
I'm 37.
Okay. I was like,
I
don't got no kids. So when folks start throwing out these ages, I'm like,
what the hell was you doing? Yeah.
Because I'm 32. I'm like, hey, you don't look that much older than me.
I was doing dumb shit when I was younger. That's what it was.
I guess I just didn't get caught doing dumb shit. That's all it was.
Yeah. But I was up late nights because he was always up. So I'm playing Destiny 2 with the squad and we online. And then, PlayStation at the time had a thing where you can just stream directly to Twitch. So I made a little account and we stream it. And at first we was doing crazy numbers for a while.
Yeah.
And we had got to about 10K followers and we was called Gamers in the Hood. And it was me, Mike, Terrence, a lot of these people I'm not even cool with no more.
Yeah.
Then we got like our first little strike or whatever because, we constantly saying the inbound back and forth, but you can't see us.
Yeah.
So then I was living in New York when I moved from New York back to Cleveland, where I'm originally from. I started back up. I had equipment. I had like the PlayStation camera, a $10 piece of cloth from Walmart, and a $10 light with a piece of paper over it. And that was my light, and then that was my camera, and I used my headset for my mic, and that's how like it really took off before I started getting more and more equipment, acquiring stuff. And I was doing it the cheapest possible way. I wasn't spending nothing on nothing. Like if I went to the Goodwill and I seen a part that I wanted for my setup, I went and got it. I would go to yard sales. That's how I got my first capture card. The lady didn't even know what she had, and she was selling it for like $5, and that's a $60 capture card. And let me give you this $5 and wait before I pull out and make sure this worked. All right, it turned on. Appreciate you. But yeah, that's how I started. Just being up late nights and having shit else to do.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like nothing super complicated. It wasn't no grade A gameplay. I can tell you that right now. We was fucking up stuff every 5 minutes. Like we was wiping on raids and first encounters, first time go around because we didn't know what we was doing.
Yeah. But
I remember that Destiny 2 where me and my best friend used to be on that motherfucker heavy.
But I will say, for me as somebody who's I'm not that guy anymore. when it comes to being like the best at games. Like I used to be that dude in Madden and all the other stuff. Now I be like, I don't have the time, especially in sports games or certain games. Like, but I will say just somebody like that. I look for that in the streamers. Like if you streaming something, I'm watching you. Like if you just like whooping, don't get me wrong. If you just OP and you going through it, hey, that's cool. But I also like the people that shit real, like they play like me, or that they die sometimes, or they get taken out, like because shit. That's how I do. That's what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm sitting here watching you, I know I ain't for me. If you running through it and you just breathing through, I listen. That's what's up. That's dope. But that ain't me. I can't relate to that. I ain't like that. But seeing somebody who you take your L's or whatever, you get them L's from time to time, that's dope to me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he gets shit about the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? I don't be watching too many streams. Like when we have on the show, I typically follow them and pull up their streams. But I'm not a big person that watch streams. But I play it in the background while I'm playing my own shit or something just to get a view. But I can see where like you won't want to. I think the young kids call them sweats. Well, somebody who's just a sweat who don't die, don't do none of that shit. You kind of hard to get invested. Somebody that's down left and right and asks about the grind. That's interesting.
Yeah. But that's what's up, man. You go ahead, Doug.
So I was looking at your TikTok name. It was like Temoni, Ur Big Brother. How did you come up with that whole concept of like Ur Big Brother? Because I think it's like like some version of that is your Instagram name too.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with that?
Temoni, I'm Samoan and Black. So Temoni is a nickname I got growing up as a kid, which is Samoan for demon. Because I used to raise hell a fucking lot. I was a bad kid. A bad kid who got the shit whooped out of him, and then I started to behave.
You know, the old folks like, no, bad, he busy.
Nah, I'm bad. I was bad when I was younger. I used to always fuck with shit I wasn't supposed to, because that's the way I experienced the world still. Like I tinker with stuff. That's like what I do in my spare time. But the Your Big Brother thing is like 9 times out of 10 when I'm in somebody's live, they pulled me up there because they want advice about something, or I talk and people just listen.
Yeah.
And I don't be trying to like be like a motivational speaker. I just say stuff that I feel like will relate to other people. Like when my first page on TikTok, it was me really talking about the stress of being agoraphobic and dealing with PTSD. And I was in the Navy, and being in large crowds of people, like you kind of have to do that to live. And telling people, I had panic attacks in the grocery store during COVID, and I can't go to like concerts or basketball games, even though I used to enjoy those things. I can't really do those things now, and I'm kind of like getting back into those things.
Yeah,
like that's what it was initially. So I kind of see it like I'm your big brother in a sense. I do stuff that most people don't even fucking encounter. Like I didn't travel, I didn't swim in the ocean. I know how to surf. I know a shitload about tech. I know tons and tons of meaningless facts. Like my son will come or call me and say, "Hey, what's this, and this?" For some reason, I know it, and that's because I don't do shit but watch fuck ton of YouTube videos and Google shit on the internet. So that's just how it kind of came to be.
So you chat GBT before chat GBT came a thing?
Kinda.
Listen, and Doug use chat GBT for everything. Let me go and see what chat GBT got to say. Why you asking this AI every goddamn time?
Hey, I be asking everything. I be trying to catch it on like some conspiracy theories type shit. I had like, hey, how am I gonna die? And he was like, hey, bro, this is suicide hotline. I was like, bro, no. I was just testing you out. I was like, bro, I don't need it, bro. Trust me. But he took a shot at me. I was like, damn, bro.
I told you stop asking that damn thing.
I be asking the wild shit.
Listen, the police gonna come do a mental health check on your ass. You keep fucking around.
Hey, Tree, I'm gonna see. Can I get a disability check after that? Hey, bro, I ain't right in the head, man. I ain't right.
It's gonna respond back to you one time, yo, bro. You good? You all right?
Exactly.
Hey, man, you straight over there?
Exactly. That's what's up, man. So I know you're a natural tinkerer or whatever. So I would assume that's kind of how and why you like IT or just working at IT.
Kind of, sort of. When I tell people how I got in IT, they all kind of raise their eyebrows at it. I was a personal trainer living in New York, working in Manhattan, and Bally's Total Fitness, who I worked for, got bought out by some no-name company. And then that company turned into being Tap Out Fitness, which is by the WWE. They said, hey, we going to all these classes, so you got to either teach these classes or leave. I was like, well, fuck this, I'm out of here. I was selling a crazy amount of personal training anyway, so I took all my clients and went private. Then Planet Fitness did their campaign for New Year's Eve, and all these gyms popped up in Manhattan, and they had celebrity trainers everywhere. And I went from making like $8,000 a month training people to making like $100 a month. It killed me. So I went to this program called Career Compass, and they made me take this personality quiz and IQ test, and they said all these jobs pertaining to IT kind of fit your stature. So then it's directed me to another program, Perscolas. I got my A+ and Net Plus. If you see Perscolas on TikTok, don't go to that fucking school. It's a waste of time and money. I got my A+ and Net Plus certifications, and then I started working in tech. My first job actually was, my first contract was working for the NBA as a replay analyst.
Oh, okay.
It sounds dope, but Dub, I see your face like, oh shit, it sounds great, and it is, until you realize how much you're gonna travel in a short time period. That the money you make crazy money. I think the highest amount I've ever seen on a paycheck from all the hours I put in, I think it was $12,000, and that was like working a week.
Hold on. I had the smartest cookie in the pack. About 12. You don't mean
12,000?
Yo, so 5 digits, 7 with the zeros, right?
Yep.
Okay. Because I was thinking like 1,200, 1, 2, 0.
Nah. No, it was 12K.
He said grand.
It was 12K, and I was like, oh shit! But you don't get the chance to spend it because your off days. They're like, oh, you can fly back home, or you can just stay here. And the NBA's already playing for your room. You can just stay here and relax. And you already got a meal allowance, so you just order room service anyway. So you're not spending money. If you young and you ain't got shit going on, it's great until you realize, like, in the off season, you still working like a fucking dog. And it's cool, like, yeah, you get to watch the games and interact with players. Like, yeah, I met Draymond Green. Yeah, he's an asshole. Don't even ask. Damian Lillard, Steph Curry. Who else did I meet? Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is actually really fucking funny in person. People just don't see it.
Bro, they be saying that. He's like, I'm actually a funny guy. I was like, I don't know, you might be autistic, my guy, but
no.
Listen, Kawhi looked like he just I think Kawhi just doesn't like being around. Like, he don't like being in the spotlight. He don't like having the mic. But like when it's just him and his dudes, he look like he that type. Like he go cut up. That's kind of how I am. Like, I don't this. Being on social, being all this shit, this ain't me. Like, don't get, like, the personality is there. I'm the same regardless, but I'm more reserved. Like, if we go, me and my wife or somebody, we go out somewhere, I'm gonna be off his side, chilling, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. And now if I go out and it's me and my homeboys or something, we gonna be cracking up and cutting up because that's, I'm around, I'm comfortable. But it, like, so even if I'm out somewhere, even if I'm around, I can be around people I know. But if I ain't with my group of friends, like, I don't cut up like that with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, I'm out here,
because
cool.
I know you.
Yeah,
I know you.
but that sounds dope, and I get what you're saying. So how long did you do that?
Like a year.
Yeah,
like I did the preseason, the whole season, and it was like, yeah, you go from arena to arena. It's 6 different teams. You're on team 4. Y'all rotate basically around the U.S. And then it said the way travel is set up is if you got to be somewhere next day, you get on a plane. You might get on a plane with a team. You might get on a plane with officials, whoever. Yeah. It was like, if it's a few days away, this is where they cut costs at with you. They're gonna put your ass on the train. So imagine getting on the train. The first day that I started to work, it was like, all right, cool. You going from New York? I'm like, cool. He's at California. You got to be there in 8-ish days. So we're gonna put you on this train. You're gonna be there at 4. And they give you time to meet the team, get acclimated, so on and so forth. halfway through that train ride, they said, "Hey, they need you there sooner, so you're gonna get off the train. You're gonna take a cab here, and you're gonna get on the plane. They already pay for your ticket." Cool. I was tired as fuck when I first got there. It was like, "Hey, we gonna need you in 2 hours, so get what rest you can." What rest? I don't. Just fucking out of here.
I gotta process the rest you talking about with the 2 hours.
Right. But yeah, it was crazy for that year, but like bread was made, and I appreciated it.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I don't know. That money sound like good money.
That was that's kind of what he was saying. Like if you young, you ain't got nothing to do. That might be the job for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially
you ain't trucker, you ain't got no attachments really to work. Yeah, you can go be a truck driver because you ain't worried about nothing.
Yeah.
But that the fact that every other week you got to sit down with a mental health professional asking you how you're dealing with stuff, that's crazy. That's a requirement of the job. Like you can't skip out on this appointment. You got to sit down with them and say, "Yeah, I'm cool. I'm fine. Traveling is a lot. How you feel about this? Do you want to quit?" They ask you that out of the gate. Do you want to quit? And if you say yes, they say, "All right, look, these your walking papers. See you." Most people was like, "Nah." One dude had been doing it for 5+ years, and he was like, "Nah." He showed me a savings account. I was like, "My nigga, you got damn near $500,000 in your account, and you still working here?" And he was like, "Oh yeah," because he said, He said, "I ain't got no house." It was like, technically, I live with my family still. He was like, "But I'm never there. I'm here. So I live in hotels all the time." He said, "I don't need no video game console. I don't need none of that shit." He said, "I'm good."
Man.
Said, "What about dating?" He was like, "Man, fuck that."
He lying. He paying for a little bit on the side.
He might be because they ain't no fucking way, boy.
He paying for a little bit on the side.
Hey, listen, you got that much money and you ain't got no time, bro. Like if you don't want no attachment, hey, that's a wham bam. Like I'm gonna say this.
Miss be nasty out to one of them states. He the fool me be nasty out to one of them states. He was on one of them videos. You just don't know it yet.
Listen, I don't condone paying for nothing direct. Paying for that direct.
I do. I do. It's probably cheap in the long run. Let me tell you something. And you don't gotta answer this question. How many times have you probably got I'm tired after you didn't pay for hair, nails, wax, and all this other stuff daycare for the kids, and you got I'm tired? Don't answer that because y'all ain't gonna get in trouble messing with me. Don't answer that. But I know it's probably been a time you be like, man, you didn't count them. Like, it been just cheap. I just gave it to goddamn Sally Sue around the corner and she goddamn whooping and went on by her way.
Listen,
I condone it.
Listen,
I condone
well, I still don't condone it.
Her body, her choice, and she just chose to let me get some for a little piece of change. I'm an advocate for it.
Well, anyway, I can understand you know what I'm saying, you living that life, you got that much money saved up, I ain't got a whole lot of time. So look, I'm gonna be here.
Hey, brother, it don't take a lot of time. It don't take a lot of time now.
I just want the question is how that work? Like, bro, you pay for an hour and you last 10 minutes and like what happened? Do she leave or she sit there? You gotta get it back
talk for the last 45 minutes. You talk like how did we get here? You must ain't seen
so I paid you for an hour. It's been like 20 minutes.
Do I get a rebate?
Listen, if you gotta stay for this hour and we go work on this second round. Listen.
Man, she get a bonus for perform her duty in exponential fashion. Yeah, she get a bonus.
Listen, I know my stroke count. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm telling you right now, I ain't paying for no hour.
See that, brother? That's why you gotta pay for that QV. You gotta pay for that quick visit, brother.
Listen, anyway, before you get me in trouble. So I know you said you did about a year. What did you do after that? What did you go from there?
So I ended up working for a hospital doing IT stuff, and that's when the urge to go into cybersecurity kind of came around.
Okay.
Because they put me down there with cybersecurity people doing like tier 1 stuff, and I was still doing help desk shit, and I didn't think like I was gonna go anywhere with that. Mm-hmm. But doing cybersecurity stuff, basically telling people, hey, you can't access this. You're not supposed to be looking at that. Mm-hmm. And that piqued my interest in that. I got my security plus like a week and a half later. And then I'm doing more in-depth stuff, working on the red team, doing intrusion prevention stuff. I know people think of like cybersecurity people. You think it's some pale dude in a room full of monitors typing away at the matrix. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. Most of the time, it's just doing audits. Like, hey, your password needs to be changed because it's on this list of breach passwords. Can you please change your password? Or I got to do the scan of your computer to make sure nothing malicious is on there. And most people don't even know we do stuff. Like, if you see us in person, that means somebody fucked up somewhere.
I'll say you done fucked it. Listen, I know that. Like I said, I'm not deep. I don't have any of my certifications. I need to get them, but I like IT. Like the only thing I got my full stack coding. Like I know how to do. I can do that, but I want to get onto the cybersecurity side of things. But I do know, like I said, like you just said, if you gotta see if they come to you in person, you done fucked up. You done opened something, clicked on something, you done pulled up something, or you done tried to pull up something several times. Like I know folks do that. You'll sit be, why this website ain't working? I know this, bro. Listen, once you get that first warning, don't keep trying to do it. Go get that email.
Hey, I had an uncle. You might need to talk to him, Temoni. My boy got his whole Facebook hacked several times. He was like, I don't know what's keep going on. I said, I better quit talking to them.
Your password, bro.
I don't be talking to them. Like, look here, man. You can't. I had to hit him with the same thing. I know you. I know you.
I know you, and I know you got some shit going.
Yeah, and I know that you like. Oh,
listen. Yeah, it's the same. But if you get your Facebook hacked like that, it's at this point in time, you might well just give it up. Just give it up. Just walk away.
Speaking of, I don't be feeling unless you old. I don't be feeling bad for folks when they are victims of any type of cyber crime. Case in point, it was this one guy I went to school with. This was during COVID. I'm leave his name out. But I had got somebody added me as a friend, and basically, I nowadays I don't get added anybody because with my look, either you're a spam page or you're gay, and you try me. I had somebody try me on LinkedIn one time, and I applied to a job at where they were working. So I thought he was reaching out to me for an interview. He's like, "Oh, I see you accused. What you doing tonight?" I said, "Oh, nothing. I'm a homebody." He's like, "Nah, I heard y'all freaky. This grown man's man. They called me damn freaky." That kind of, I felt the way about that. But being back, so I'm already kind of iffy.
You looking for booty,
bro.
Listen, that's it.
And then after that, I was like, I saw we had a bunch of mutual friends. I said, I must have, for this many mutuals, we had to pass by each other somewhere. She reaching out to me talking. I said, nah, this is spam. Just spam. Then she like FaceTime, video chat me. Like I say, it's COVID. I'm bored. Why not? I'm in the room with all the lights off. Video call. I don't got no money in my account. You can steal whatever you want to at this point. So, boom. And when the video popped up, it looked weird. So she like cut on some lights. I just hung up. Out of nowhere, she like, do you know this person? Yeah. Next thing you know, she drops me a picture of his dick with him in it. And I'm like, what the fuck? And she was like, and so I messaged bro. He's like, bro, they hacked my phone. They hacked my phone, bro. And I was like, I was trying to take a sexy picture for my wife while she was in the sleep. I was like, man,
sound like you're lying.
Ain't nobody hacked your damn phone. She got your ass. She got, and like, bro, she wasn't just sending it to me. She was sending it to a lot of people. And he was like, she was talking about sending it to his place of employment. I was like, how the fuck did she get all that out of you?
First off, he probably sent that shit to her.
I feel like you deserved it.
Yeah, and I was like, he's like, bro, she gonna ruin my life. I was like, damn, I feel for you, but she got your goof. Yeah, I was like, damn,
you dumb. That's what I say, bro. Like y'all, first off, you dumb. And if you don't send all this, especially you on Facebook with all your information, bro, you know your wife picture, the show that you married to, all that stuff connected to your Facebook. You put all that on Facebook. So guess what? You flirting with another bitch through Facebook Messenger. Now you didn't mess around and send her a dick pic or picture your stuff, your sneak, and you messed up. That's your fault.
They got you, boss.
I feel
Pretty
bad. Got him. We fucking got him.
We fucking got him.
She was like, I think she said I need like 8 bands for this to go away. He's like, bro, I don't got that. And boy, she was sending that bitch out. She was trying to compromise to get some money, but she was shooting.
Bro, that is wild. She said she asked for 8 bands.
I think it was 8 bands, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
Boy.
Wow. That's wild. That is wild.
You'll have people like being in cybersecurity now outside of that, like doing consulting work for just random people. Like I started doing that. And so I was like, yeah, I think I've been hacked. And then they showed me something like, yeah, they got you. So what can I do?
You ain't getting that back.
Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like when it's a legitimate hacker and they hacked you and they're asking for money, there's actually a morality to it. Like once you give them the money, they leave you alone. But you got to have money to begin with. Like they got to know that you have that kind of money to begin with.
Yeah.
But if it's just like some random person blackmailing you, I mean, like it is what it is. You kind of got to take that on the chin to deal with it. Like I hate to be that person to tell you, yo, you fucked up. But you fucked up.
Case in point, I almost got one time, but luckily I was broke again. I
ain't got it. Go ahead, do what you gonna do. I ain't got it.
Yeah, it was this purse called y'all saw them Goddess dope shirts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So somebody I had commented on one of them, and somebody commented on, hey, you won a shirt and blah blah blah, and they had an identical page, and I'm at work stressing at Enterprise, so I'm loosely paying attention to the page, and they have a page with a bunch of the identical page with a bunch of followers and shit doing shit. Call me like, yeah, we're finna cash app it to you, we're doing this, and before we do that, I need you to do this and this. So I do it. It's like take off the two-way security shit off your cash out. Yeah, and then next thing I know, I'm getting notification, $100 decline, $75 decline, $50 decline, $25 decline. He's like, all right, have a good day. So he stopped fucking with me because he realized I was a brokey at the time. Like, you tried to scam me, you just wasted your time. My boy, it's before payday. What the fuck did you want me to do?
My man, listen. You gotta stop thinking about it. The key factor in there, when they told you to remove your 2-factor authentication, remember, you'd have been like, yeah,
bro, I said when it was happening, I was at work, and like Enterprise is a very stressful job. So like I'm low key working while I'm trying to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take the call because he called me, and then by the time I saw the notification, he said, "Bye." I realized what had happened, and I went back and looked. I said, but yeah. They almost got your boy. Thank God for being broke at that time. Boy, I would have goddamn shot a brick if he would have got me for my money.
But no. So no, that's kind of what you're doing now as well. I know you do on for like helps. You still do help desk stuff, or you just mostly cybersecurity, or you do a little bit of both now?
He mentioned this job being stressful. This place I work at now is super stressful. I wear 3 hats. So I work on the IT business solutions team.
Yeah.
I'm the team lead for that team. That's just basically when they acquire a new company or something like that, making sure they got the same equipment that we have and make sure they got server stuff and all that crap. I still work in cybersecurity on the red team. It's only me and the manager and the director. It's only 3 of us. Yeah. They're looking to hire a junior. I don't know how that's going to go. And then I'm number 2 for the networking team because there's only one guy who does networking for our entire company, and he's a Army reservist. So when he out, I'm the person in place. Mm-hmm. And no, I ain't getting paid enough for none of this.
I was about to say, if you with all them hats, they need to come with some checks, my boy, because that's a lot. You first off, it is not like you're a low level on those teams. Like you. If you ain't the number 1, you right there at the number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to come with some good mediocre type,
some like gratuity. Some gratuity in that check.
You know what I'm saying? My checks need to be nice.
Nah, you need to post tariffs. That's what you need to do. That's the word for this year. Tariffs on them folks.
Listen, man. But it's so also it can. I'm pretty sure all that comes with it comes with a lot of stress from having to do all those things.
Too much stress.
Yeah. Because I know I've been seeing like the videos you making on TikTok about the questions you get asked. Them people you calling you with,
bro. I saw
know
one yesterday about they have AI. We call these people and they give you AI. I'm like, it's not AI, man. It's a real person.
I'm a real person. Like you're talking to me. And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Well, blah blah. This and this." So I was like, "Yeah, we don't do that. You got to set up your own equipment. That's why we shipped it for you. And there's instructions inside the box.
Come to my house and set this up."
Like when I worked in a law firm, it was different because attorneys are very, very spoiled people, so that's different. Like we would have sent somebody out from Geek Squad or Half Price Geeks, which is another service we use. To send them out there and go do stuff like that because I'm not coming to your house to do that. The one time I did, this lady had cats.
Oh no,
cats, and I said, "Ma'am, you got way too many cats for me to come in here." And it's like it's a health hazard for me. She was like, "You allergic to cats?" No, I'm allergic to cat shit, and it's everywhere. And I ain't going in there.
Man, listen. That's the only thing I feel like I can't like if I get in a lot of the jobs I applied for a few jobs in IT when I was looking for a job last year, and a lot of the ones I was getting was like the bottom level one. Ain't not to call them bad or anything, but it's just like to go down there and do some of the stuff, like have to do some of that stuff that people have to do. Like I got experience, I ain't got a whole lot of it, but I got experience. So having to do something like that, like you be one of those guys have to go to do all that stuff like that, or talk on the phone to people that clear as day. Like it ain't hard. Like I guess most of this stuff is easy, but you got to deal with those folks on a daily basis, or just I'm not gonna say dumb people who are not. It ain't even the fact of being tech savvy. It's the little stuff you call in, like you said, the lady, y'all come put my computer together. No, that's on you. We sent you instructions when you signed up for the job. I can't do it. Did you try at least? I told you one day I had a lady. When I worked at DirecTV and I moved over to retention and tech support. So I was doing, you do retention and tech support at a certain point in time. Certain things that we couldn't resolve doing the tech side. Hey, all right, we got to send a technician out. It's gonna be, we that happen. However, little stuff. I told you one of the worst calls. I ain't say worst. Just one of the most dumbfounded calls I got was the guy called in because his box would not come on. And the bitch was unplugged. Like it was just like he was like, I'm a sir. And that's one of the first things I always ask. Like, is it plugged? Is it getting power? Is it such and such? And he was just, yeah, it's plugged up. I wouldn't wait. It wouldn't be a reason that it wouldn't be unplugged or such and such. He didn't even check. So after about 5 minutes, after doing this, trying this, I got a signal, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm telling him, it's not, your box is not showing up. Like, what I'm saying, it's not showing up on our end. Like, you can try this, hit the button. He just still. I said, well, how about this? Let's just go ahead and do a hard reset and unplug everything. As soon as he went back there to unplug it.
Damn.
And you could hear like he was talking, like, well, I gotta go, such and such, and he stopped talking. Well, I'm like, and I'm sitting, I'm just sitting, because at this point in time, I'm already agitated. I'm just sitting there I'm typing on my on the keyboard by putting in my notes and stuff. It's like, man, I'm gonna get ready to call this damn tech. Sitting this tech out here, I'm sitting here, and I noticed it got quiet for like 30 seconds. Sir, you still there? Yeah. Were you able to unplug? It was already unplugged. That's it. I'm saying.
Get off my fucking phone.
I was like, that's all I said was, sir, since you got it plugged back up, you have a good day. Like, bro, he got because he knew it was all right. I'm pretty sure he was embarrassed. Like, he hung up. He was like, so I said, you have a good day. Click. Yeah, I know. Take your ass home.
He wouldn't have been able to get that shot of me. Out of look. Yeah, I just unplugged it. Yeah, I just unplugged. You wouldn't have caught me slipping like that. If I was acting an ass on that bitch too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lie to you. I ain't telling you the truth. I'm gonna go ahead.
Listen, them folks, but some of them folks, that was my thing. You called in for my help when I'm trying to help you, and you being an asshole to me.
They get mad?
That's the worst, bro. That is the worst.
Being low level on the rungs, yeah, you can't say nothing back. But being higher up, I say something back to you 100%. I say 100%. If you're gonna yell and scream at me, I can't help you because you're not gonna yell at me. Correct. And I hung up on somebody before. I sure the fuck have. Hey, we can try this again when you're gonna be calmer about it.
Listen,
it was like, well, the customer's already. Yeah, that's for customer service. Guess what this is? IT support.
Exactly.
I don't need to serve you. I can hang up the fucking phone right now. In fact, click.
Listen, I feel you on that, man. I done hung up on a few folks. My internet went out. Don't let me be at home. Internet out. Damn, my internet went down.
Let me go out the game a little bit till it get back up.
Man, listen. But yeah, so let's get more into this gaming thing, man. I know so what's your favorite, like your favorite video game of all time? Matter of fact, you ain't got to give me just, I know some people have several, but give me like your top 5, top 3 favorite video games of all time.
So Zelda will always have a near dear place on my heart because my mother passed a few years ago, and that was the first game I ever experienced or saw. Like, my mother used to play Zelda more than I did. Like, she was sitting there with the NES playing Zelda, holding me, and I'm just in awe as a little kid looking at all the stuff on the screen, and that's how it started for me. So Zelda, any of them, probably my favorite one is Majora's Mask. That's my favorite one. That's one I was super hype about. My second favorite video game is, it's corny and cliche to some when they see it, but it was Getting Up by Mark Echo's Contest Under Pressure. That was my shit. I love that game. I still have like the actual limited edition little box in my closet back there from when I first bought it. That's one of my favorite games of all fucking time. I could sit there and play that game for hours because I was always obsessed with graffiti and art growing up. So seeing a game just sheerly about graffiti, and somebody said, "Oh no, Jet Set Radio," never played that shit. I didn't start playing it until I got the Steam Deck. I know somebody about to say, "Fuck yeah, I didn't play it." I'm sorry. I was playing Power Stone on the Dreamcast. I'm sorry. Sonic Adventure. I wasn't playing that.
Let's go. That's one of my favorite fighting games, man. I love Power Stone.
And
I'm waiting for that bitch to come out on that collection.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the next.
We gotta talk, brother. We gotta
the next Capcom collection that's coming out. It's gonna be
May 13th, if I remember right. Power Stone 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Now they gotta put some Project Justice out there. I don't know why I'm obsessed with games that just never came out in the US. Project Justice was one of them.
It's coming. Isn't that coming up? I think is Project Justice coming too? Let me see. It's something else.
I've seen that.
If they say that, just shut up and take my money now.
I remember Project Justice, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be in the Capcom Fighting Collection.
Yeah,
Project Justice 2025,
brother.
Capcom Fighting
Collection. Come holler at me when you get it, May 13th, brother. Come holler at you. Big brother. Come holler at me, big brother.
Dub love fighting games, man. That's Dub. His wheelhouse. He loves some fighting games.
I need you to hit that Fleece Johnson soundbite. I like booty. Yeah. I like booty.
I came looking for booty.
Thank you. I came looking for. I'm not here for no child. I'm here for man's butt.
And I remember I'm looking at Project. I'm looking at it now, and I remember a lot of these characters, like the dude with the helmet with the skull on it. I remember him. The girl that was in because she was in rival schools. I can't think of her name. Let's see if I can get to it. But it's a lot of people in Project Justice. The characters I remember. Man, I can't wait. I need to go ahead and get there. Go ahead and get there when it drop. But that's what's up. What you said you stopped? It was Zelda. What was this? Where you gave us 3? You know what I'm saying? So
I'm not gonna lie. I think since he said Zelda, I've been hearing Zelda a lot.
A lot of people
And
love Zelda.
I've never played a Zelda game.
Now you didn't angered me a little bit. Don't do that, dub. Because
Bro,
the only reason why, like, I can say like Zelda was like obsessive to me because it was like it's like your baby RPG. Like there's no skill tree elements to it, but you know it requires exploration and you actually read and paying attention to shit.
Yeah.
I mean, unlike RPGs of today, you know you got to be able to do fucking arithmetic and fucking algebra on the fly to figure out your skill tree and shit.
Man, listen.
hey, like I said, I'm a simple man. Boop, 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 boop. Just,
That all you needed a sword and a shield, and then go out there and figure some shit out. And then you go into a dungeon, cool. Even though like I was on somebody else's podcast and I was going to fuck in about how the fact that because somebody said Link to the Past is their favorite game of all time. I was like, that's not a video game to me. It's a tour. You're being taken on a tour. Wow. Somebody tells you to go do super specific stuff in a certain order. You're not going on an adventure. You're being taken on a tour.
It's a guide.
Right. Like,
yeah, see, I think the last Zelda game I played and put in any time and for real was Ocarina of Time. Like I haven't played any of the new ones, anything like that. I didn't play Majora's Mask. Like I low key actually, but I didn't finish Ocarina of Time either. That's something I know with having on that Nintendo Switch Online. I want to actually do. Just ain't had the time to.
I think when I get this Switch 2, I'm gonna commit to at least 1 to 2 Zelda games. That they can't have too many hours in it though. But once I get my hands on Switch 2, I think I'm gonna commit to like 1 or 2 Zelda games so I can get that. Because it's too well loved for somebody like myself to be that big of a gamer to not have played.
I'm with you. Yeah. I'm with you.
Like I definitely recommend like Ocarina of Time over some of the other ones. Breath of the Wild is kind of complicated because when weapons break, you get frustrated because you got all these weapons that you have and they all breaking. So it's not something that you really want to go through.
What's the game like?
Tears of the Kingdom was it's to me, and I ain't gonna hold you. Somebody gonna get mad as fuck about it. That's DLC for fucking Breath of the Wild. That should not have been a full outright fucking game.
Right.
Like, yeah, I say you can break the fuck out of the game with building shit too. You can build some shit that you really don't like. Half the time, somebody say, "Oh, you should build this." Oh, fuck that! I'm about to make this stick to this piece of wood, and I'm gonna walk across it, and then I'm in the next stage. I'm good.
I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like the one I need to be playing because it don't sound like I gotta put a lot of hours into it.
What? Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah.
It's still a lot of like. It's
still like a 8-hour game. It's still long.
Yeah, it ain't.
Yeah, I can do 8 hours. I can do 8. You said 8 or 80?
80.
Yeah,
like, don't get me wrong. Like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, you don't have to do all that other stuff. You can go straight to the boss the moment you let free in the world. You're gonna get your ass whooped, but you can go straight to the boss. That's some of the luxury of it. Like, yeah, some people like it's like this little corny animation of this guy doing all these glitches, and then he fights again and then beat it in like 3 minutes.
I saw that.
You can do that. You can 100% do that.
I think I saw it on like Gamer Ranks or something like that.
Yeah, you can speed run. People speed run stuff like that, and I just, if I'm gonna play it, I'm not about to pay that amount of money and sit there and play it to go through it and it be over like that.
I got a question. Since you're an IT guy, how the fuck do people figure out stuff like that?
So, I've done QA once before for a game. You got to go touch everything, bump into everything, and stuff like that. What they're doing is when they're playing the game, they're looking at the source code at the same time, and they see errors. So when you see an error, 9 times out of 10, that means it's something broken in that area that you can mess with or manipulate, and it's just a matter of seeing how you can interact with it.
Yeah.
So it seems lame to somebody who's not really into coding like that, but it's them looking at the source code in real time and seeing that something is wrong. Like the Chris Houlihan room, it shows it all the time, everywhere. Like if you get stuck in a certain region and the game doesn't know where you are, it puts you in that room to come back out, and then you're outside the house all the time. It's stuff that sometimes programmers just leave in the fucking game just cause. Like I think that first Spider-Man, the one on PS4, the one by Insomniac, where that guy proposed to his girlfriend and they had to take it out of the game because they broke up. Yeah, that shit was crazy. He kept asking the dev to put like, "Will you marry me?" in the game to that guy's girlfriend, and he did it. And then they broke up, and they had to take this shit out of there. But it still exists in the source code.
See,
crazy.
I found out it was one like that with metal. Speaking of, I got a Metal Gear shirt on today. It's a glitch like that in Metal Gear where like if you crawl and then stand up somewhere, you pop up inside the torture room toward the end of the game.
Especially like older games, still prevalent because they can't update them at all. The newer ones, once they patch it, they patch it. Unless, well, I ain't gonna talk about that because that's highly fucking illegal. There's a way to manipulate it to put it back to the way before a patch.
Yeah.
Just don't let nobody. Please don't let Nintendo find out you did that shit though.
Man,
Nintendo gonna come to your door.
They gonna send them in. They gonna send them in and with them letter boys after you, them alphabet boys. But
come with me.
Mess around and fuck around, give your ass a job though. Especially if you done did some shit.
I ain't gonna lie now.
If you come work with us, we take your ass to jail. You pick what you want to do.
They might not be able to do that no more.
Well,
with them tariffs, it's gonna be 54% tariff to come get me, my boy.
But what was your first system? I know you mentioned your mom had, you sitting there playing. What was your first system that you can remember?
And
Super Nintendo.
Tell us about your first PC build.
Wow.
I'm just letting you know, I don't know shit about that. That's more so a Hussy question. But you kind of got me with all this tech stuff.
Wow. It was a pre-build, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It was a janky ass Alienware pre-build.
Oh man.
Ain't gonna lie, that would have impressed the fuck out of me because I just know Alienware had all the colors and shit.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I bought it, because it was all the color shit. I didn't know what the fuck I was buying. Yeah, it was like at the time it was like $800, so it wasn't crazy. In comparison to now, that shit cheap.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like $800. It wasn't nothing crazy. And I think that shit, it was the one with that the way the case was designed. It had that weird fucking little port just for your power supply, and everybody hated it. I thought it was cool, but then working in IT for a while, I was like, oh yeah, this shit trash. I don't know why this is like this. But it's them trying to be different. But yeah, it was like a shitty ass Alienware pre-build. But the first system was the Super Nintendo though, and it came with Mario.
Tell us about your best PC build.
Oh, the one I got now. This Ryzen 7 that was 7 9800X.
Yeah.
I ain't got no 40 series graphics card because scalpers is a thing.
Of course. Absolutely.
I think it's a 40. It's not 40. It's a 3080 Ti in here. 64 gigabytes of RAM, and I got 4. I don't know why 4 1 terabyte hard drives, because I didn't acquire them from people who just give them to me.
Right.
So I could hold. I could hold a lot of shit. Not to mention the damn my cloud server that's attached to my machine. I got 4 petabytes of data up there, and I don't use it at all.
How many bytes?
4 petabytes. That's a shitload of data.
That is. Listen, nigga. That's like. I'm trying to find the best way to explain this to you.
So like,
I ain't never heard that word a day in my life.
I done heard it before. So when he said it, you ain't see me drop my. I was like, why? First off, secondly, wow, it's a lot of
like.
That's
so the only way kind of converted to your math. So like a terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes.
Correct.
A petabyte is 1,000 terabytes, so it's like 1,000,000 gigabytes per petabyte.
I feel like my brain just started smoking, like thinking about that. It's like
it's a lot. I have a lot of storage space because I'm a data hoarder. Like when I started getting into cybersecurity, I went the wrong way at first because, of course, why not? So I would hoard data and attempt, like I had blackmail files, no bullshit. Like my first real IT job, it wasn't a contract.
Well, you be
I had blackmail files on people. Like, and one of them was actually on my supervisor. because it was so easy to get into people's personal machines on the network. So
that might
testing.
be illegal. It might be illegal. So
Technically, it's not, because when you sign into the Wi-Fi at work, you say you're subject to be scanned at any given time. And I worked in cybersecurity, so I was scanning personal devices, and they didn't say nothing to us about not taking anything off a personal device. And I just started gathering intel, and I didn't get caught neither. Nobody ever fucking know.
PSA real quick, why you just mentioned that? That's why I tell y'all folks about signing on the Wi-Fi. It may be faster, but quit signing on everybody Wi-Fi. Everywhere you go, they're sitting in Starbucks on your phone on Wi-Fi, on your laptop on Wi-Fi. Hope you ain't got shit on there, my nigga. Cause somebody sitting just a little bit away, scanning that device, taking whatever you got. You at McDonald's on the Wi-Fi. Be careful about signing on the folks' Wi-Fi. I tell folks all the time, I don't do it no more. Like I rarely do it. I rarely sign on to somebody else's Wi-Fi.
Temoni over there, I know you. I know you.
I know you, and I know what you're doing.
And I know you
like
hoes.
That's why I say, man, y'all be careful like that, way, especially nowadays. If you doing anything you ain't supposed to be doing on you, or you trying to hide and you doing some shit, listen, somebody go find it.
Hey, they do whatever they want to. The only thing I'm gonna see on my MacBook is BBW.
That's why I never want to become famous at all. I never want to be like one of these people who got millions and millions of followers. Because I say shit all the time, I know gonna get me fucking canceled. So I'm just not. I don't want to be a part of that.
I don't want the fame. I just want the money. Give me the money.
Just like, because
that's all.
Literally, I told my homeboy before. I said, if something ever happened to me, like, yeah, go on my computer, so yeah, and delete these folders immediately.
Delete all that shit.
It ain't got nothing to do with something being embarrassing. I just don't want this shit getting out, because I know the way my brain works. Delete it. Delete all that shit.
Basically, he done put in a Batman type of a thing on his computer like he did for the Justice League. So
I got a contingency plan.
Listen, he got his so if he died, his heart stopped. These files automatically get released.
Bro, you know, you probably got a Temoni AI on that bitch. It's like, yeah.
It's funny enough you say that. I do got an AI bot on my computer. So it responds to like Teams calls and stuff, and I can tell them to do stuff. Like when I was first starting, I was testing it still. But yeah, I have a bot on my actual PC.
That's what's up.
I ain't got shit better to do, man. Like when I'm up here, I'll be doing weird shit when I got nothing else to do. I'm like, I wonder if I can figure this.
This sounds like the shit I would do if I had the knowledge to do it. Because like I said, me and ChatGPT going crazy right now.
That's the crazy part. You got access to ChatGPT. It can literally tell you step by step how to do something to make it work for you.
Yeah. There were a lot of folks don't use, like, granted, ChatGPT, you know, it's AI. However, you can use that shit to advantage. That's why it's a lot of people. That's why I wish for me, like, instead of going into the coding, trying to go to the coding side, I would have just went with my first mind and went with like either my C plus or A plus or cybersecurity or something first, because a lot of these coders, I ain't saying they losing their jobs and like that, but I'm saying it's a lot of these coders, they're finding like software engineers, like there's AI out there that you can, like, it'll do it for you. Like you don't necessarily need a software. Listen, I know it ain't. That's what I've been researching. I've been researching to see which one I want to go with first. But listen, I know.
I'm be on your ass about that post, man.
And I was one of those people, after I got my search, I'm like, oh, yo, college is for suckers, it's a Ponzi scheme. And then my wife got in my ear about going back to school. That's how I'm back in school now. I don't know why the fuck I agreed to a double major. I'm an idiot. So I'm doing big data and analytics and software development at the same time, because I already know Python. I know Python like the back of my hand. So that's a lot of automation stuff.
Yeah.
So like, then learning that everybody and their mama knows Python to a certain degree, or how to shell script something. So I was like, oh, I'd have fucked up. But I was like, no, I build bots on my own spare time to do random, super specific things. I got a bot that'll tell me, hey, this person is online. Change yourself to offline, because this person fucking annoying.
I thought he was gonna say, "Oh, let me hop on." He said, "Yeah."
Nah, some people I'll be avoiding, because like, yeah, people are cool. But sometimes you like
your social battery ain't better fuck with them that day.
Nah, not even.
It be like that.
I pop off online all the time.
Oh, listen, and I understand. That's how I am now. I was to a certain extent. Like sometimes I just want, especially when I get on the game. Sometimes I just want to get on the game and not be bothered. Like when I'm playing on my Xbox, I get on and I don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? I'm just there to play whatever, play my game or whatever, and get off. I don't want nobody saying, "Hey, I see you online," or "Hey, what up, bro?" Like I don't even want none of that. Just let me play my game in peace.
No, I came to a conclusion today. I'm going through my friend list and I'm friending a lot of folks.
Listen, I feel you. That's why I don't give, even with me being who I am, like I don't give my gamer code, my gamer tag out to everybody.
I got a home girl. She started playing Call of Duty, and I got a group of 4 of us, and she started playing Call of Duty. So technically, she's like a +1 sometimes. So when she started playing with us, like, "Hey, bro, you better quit giving your gamer tag to everybody." I said, "You're a pretty female." I said, "The niggas gonna be goddamn getting on your nerve." And now she be showing up offline. So when I go to send her a chat invite when she join our lobby, I be having to scroll through all these folks to find her name offline and send her a chat invite. I said, "We told y'all from Jump Street not to be giving your gamer tag to everybody."
I don't get mine to everybody, man, because I know.
Nah, fuck all that.
I like my peace, and like granted, I don't like. I'll play with folks. Like I'll play with folks I know. Like I had a few folks that I met online, and I played with them a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? And they pretty cool. They'll jump in, or they'll message me, "Hey, you want to play? You want to do this?" They'll do that first. They ain't gonna just hop. They see me online. But I know a few folks that'll just, if they see you online, they gonna send that chat invite. Bro, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you right now, but what?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
And then if you ain't playing something like, bro, if I know you, yeah, I add you. But if we randomly meet and you only playing coon games like Madden and 2K, no, because I'm not gonna be wanting to play that all the time. Like my current friends love them to death, but a lot of times they be wanting to play like Madden, NCAA, 2K,
Call of Duty.
Even my main group, like, "Hey, bro, get on in." Like, I'm not playing that shit. I'm playing Ninja Gaiden right now, my boy.
Listen, and that's my thing. I back when I was somewhat still decent at Madden, or I was in a Madden league, and was it last year? Year before last? I think it was year before last. But I was in a Madden league, and all these dudes do. That's all they do. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's all you play. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's what you like. But bruh, I used to playing. Oh, bro, we got get message all day. "Hey, man, we got to play our game today. You gonna play a game? We gonna play a game." Then every now and again, you run into that one dude. "Hey, bro, let's play." I got to do this, so I can't do this. I got tired of scheduling, trying to get with everybody. Then you get some dudes on there, they understand this is a game. We just playing to have fun. You win. Some get on there and cut the book because they done lost, or cut the book because they couldn't match up times and they had to get the game simmed or some shit. Like I told the dude after the season, I said, "Bro, I got something to do, bro. I ain't gonna be able to play." "You sure, man? You don't want to come?" "I'm good, bro. I don't want to play no more." Like that. I tell you right, people. It was dude from TikTok. He sent me an invite. He was like, "Hey, y'all, I'm gonna send you an invite to our league, the dynasty we got going on in NCAA." I went in the dynasty. I saw that these niggas was playing on Heisman. I immediately left. I'm letting you know, right? Because listen, I play NCAA for fun, to relax. Like I enjoy all that. I play with my homeboys. We got our own little league, but I don't play like that.
Veteran. We finna be making all types of fancy plays when I play. We finna have a high scoring game.
Nah, we ain't doing none of that.
Yeah. You playing on Heisman? No, that ain't for me. That ain't for me. I'm here for fun. I don't want to have to struggle.
Not a long time. I don't want to have to play you and the computer.
I don't want to have to give everything I got to the computer, like, and be losing to the computer all the time. Like, bro, nah.
And then on top of that, the one play I finally get, the motherfucker underthrow the ball. Bro, you know how many times Jalen Milroe underthrew a pass when I've been playing with Alabama, bro.
That's your problem right there. That's your problem though.
Bro, you know I don't be watching college football like that. I don't know about most of them folks until they play big games or they get in the league. I am an Alabama fan, not a college football fan.
I'm really talking about that shit. You using Jalen Milroe to try to throw the ball. He's on throwing passes. Like what you?
Bro, I remember one time I had around with a slap butt ass nigga over as naked as the day he was born on this earth. Cooked the DB. Bro, cooked. Real grease. Cooked. Under threw the ball on the deep pass, threw it right to the DB. I said, boy, who the fuck you throwing to, brother?
I ain't got time to be raging, breaking shit in my damn office. I ain't got time for that. I'm good.
Listen, man.
That's why I play on veteran. You beat me on veteran. Good game, brother.
Man,
you beat me on highs. I'm quitting for if you whoop my ass, I'm quitting for halftime. You got it.
Man, but so are you primarily a PC gamer? Do you play on console at all?
Man, that PlayStation in the closet collecting dust, bro. I wasn't like really inherently playing PC because I got big hands, so mouse and keyboard wasn't gonna work for me.
Yeah.
And the homie, I game in Illuminati got me up to the Azeron Cyborg, which is this fucking thing on my desk, which is it's 32 buttons, it's 3D printed, and it's basically you map the buttons like you would for the keyboard. The joystick replaced WSD. This is my favorite fucking thing on my desk because I can play all the PC games still, and I got this instead.
How much? If you don't mind, how much was it?
I got it during the holiday season, so it's like it was like 178 somewhere in there.
I've seen people play that, and that's one of the things on PC, like a PC. I've seen with PC gamers, man. And I've seen that. I'm like, bro, if I gamed on PC all the time, like if I gamed on PC like I gamed on console, that is something I would love to pick, like just get, bro, because it looks amazing. Like
I ain't never seen nothing like, but I don't be PC gaming.
Yeah, at first, like I was just in passing, I'm like, I was looking for something because, like I said, I got big ass hands and they can go work on this keyboard, this little tiny ass keyboard, and then sure enough, that shit came up. I'm like, I'm a cop one of them, but I was looking at reviews and shit, but you can't trust reviews. You got to buy stuff for yourself and try it. So then when my wife bought it for me, I got it. I started fucking with it at first, measuring it up to my hand, and then configuring it. And now it's easy. I play Marvel Rivals on it. I play Assassin's Creed with it. I play a bunch of fucking games with it. I'll play Monster Hunter with it. Oh, fuck no. That's too difficult. We gotta keep with this.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Who you run with on Marvel Rivals?
Also, I'm a Vanguard man, so I can play any of the tanks. It don't matter.
Okay. I like the Thing, the Hulk, and Thor. But I like Jeff. Jeff's my guy.
Cap primarily. I do Penny a lot. If I'm going to do healer, I'm either Luna or Cloak and Dagger. Jeff was my man for the longest.
The first person. Yeah. You're special. Because you're the first person to come on here and not tell me fuck me and Jeff.
No, I'm cool. I fucks with Jeff. Like I understand. Like the first time when the game first came out, and we was playing, I was like, "Yo, I'm using Jeff," and I was like, "Why don't nobody use this ult? Just jump off the edge of the map." Somebody said, "You would die too." I said, "Yeah, but I killed this entire team with me." I feel like that's a plus.
Yeah.
Like they can't jump out, and then I also figured out that you can go back in your spawn and kill them that way too.
Hold on, what?
If you're near your spawn and you suck them up with your ult, you can go back in your spawn and kill them that way too, because they can't go in there.
Oh shit!
They're all dying. You'll still be alive. So yeah.
Oh shit!
You done gave this man some
man. I play the game all the time, just trying to think of different strats to use, different characters to run with, different attacks.
Do you get the kill? Do you get the kill? Or they just die.
Yeah. No, you get the kill still because you're the one who killed them. So it still count. Yeah.
Oh,
that is. Listen, you done gave this man some fuel to add to his repertoire. He about to go wreak havoc.
Yeah.
He about to go.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know who Jeff was. As a big of a nigga as I am, I like cute shit. So when I saw Jeff, I was like, hey, that little nigga cute. I'm picking this nigga. And then I started playing with other folks, and I just find myself coming back to Jeff every time. Like I played with Jeff for months before I touched I touched Iron Fist a little bit, but I was like, Jeff. I just not finally play with everybody. And I need to get ready to play with Ultron and Emma Frost.
And they damn sure put fucking Emma Frost in the game. I know she had that grab move that could pull people out of ults.
Yeah. So before we end or wrap this up, I do want to, because you mentioned you like to have arguments when it comes to wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
My fault. When it comes to wrestling. So I got a question about just we could talk about it some other stuff, but about what's going on right now, the beef or whatever that's not directly in wrestling but wrestling related, the Booker T and Swerve kind of beef thing that's going on or whatever the case may be. Who do you kind of side with on this, or do you have a side?
Real quick, tell me what Swerve said, because I just heard Booker T's response. I don't know what Swerve said, but yeah.
Swerve was on did an interview with Vlad. Now he did an interview like Vlad. As everybody on the black people don't really fuck with Vlad like that, or they say don't fuck with Vlad. Anyway, he did an interview with Vlad and basically was saying like how the WWE is it's basically saying like WWE racist, or they don't shine or give shine to their black wrestlers and stuff like that. And Booker being a company man that he is, Mr. Shuck and Jive. You know what I'm saying? He had to, he responded or whatever the case may be to what Swerve said, and then he also responded. And now him and Vlad kind of going back and forth about them not that he wanted to do the interview, that he didn't want to do the interview, or whatever the case may be. Anyway, but yeah.
I side with Booker T because WWE, and when Vince was in charge, yes, he wasn't giving them more black superstars a fucking chance, or anybody else for that matter. Mm-hmm. But you can see since Triple H took over creative, you can see more people getting opportunities to grow. Like you can see, like first, like I understand, like to some people they don't think Samoans are the minority, but yes, they're minorities. And like you see MJ having a fantastic run going towards WrestleMania. You see Bianca getting put back in the spotlight. You see actual feud on the main stage between Jade Cargill and Naomi. Like you see storylines with characters of color. Like I mean, they hyped the fuck out of Ray Phoenix. They got Penta going crazy, which
Penta is going crazy. I'm
excited to see Ray and Penta both in the WWE.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're inherently racist. I think Swerve may have had a bad moment when Vince was still in charge, and that's where he's at. Like, don't get me wrong. Do I watch AEW from time to time? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But one thing I can tell you, looking at AEW, is like it's something missing from putting AEW up here with WWE where it could be.
I agree.
And to a certain degree, you can't put your finger on it. Like I listen to some people's promos and they're great. Other people's promos, I'm like, what the fuck is this? What are you saying? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Other people's in-ring work. Like I watched fairly recently, my homeboy, I was over his house working from home because I had an appointment across the street from where he was, and we were watching. It was Swerve Strickland and I forget the chick's name, Willow.
Yeah, Willow Knight.
Versus
John Moxley and some other
and that chick, and also the commentary called them both men, which was funny. John Moxley is actually, but they called them both men, which was funny. It's a mixed tag match.
I know.
But like I was looking at some of the ring work, I'm like I see Willow's ring work. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm looking at John Moxley. I was like, yo, you kind of went downhill a little bit. Some of the stuff ain't as clean as it should be.
I can see that, and I like John when he was with WWE. I know he was the brawler of the Shield. Like I liked how he his wrestling style. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I agree with Booker. It's not racist. Like I wouldn't do no interview with Vlad to begin with either. I don't want nothing to do with Vlad either because Vlad ain't helping nobody but himself.
Correct.
Especially after the shit with him and Marlon Wayans.
Yeah. I don't. So to be honest with you, I don't fuck with neither of them. Like Swerve, as in wrestling, if we just speaking strictly on wrestling, Swerve is nice. I've seen Swerve when he was in Lucha Underground and his work when he did, when he was with NXT and his time he was in WWE, his stuff he's in AEW. I like Swerve. Swerve is all right. Even with Book was one of my favorites growing up, man. Him and his brother with Stevie Ray when it was a Harlem Heat, WCW days when he
we come for you.
Listen, when Book was in like at the top of WCW, where he, the Scissor Kick, all that stuff. I love Book, man. But it's like I would say, as of right now, I look at Book be shucking and jiving to me. Like, and he a company. I get he loved WWE and the stuff they've done. But like one of the comments he made where he was saying like somebody asked him what they responded to his question, or was they were talking to the guy who did the interview on Hall of Fame, his Hall of Fame podcast. He said something to the fact of like the talent is not good, or like tell the talent to get better or something like that. If no one is better than me, the talent ain't better than me or something. It's something to that. I can't remember exactly. I have to go pull it up, but he said something to the fact like basically the talent that's on WWE roster right now is not as good as he was, or whatever the case may be. And I'm like,
I remember he said that dumb shit.
And I'm like, bro, really? That's why I'm like, bro, you got some of the stuff Book be saying now. I just be like, come on, man. You gotta like, I get it. You had your time and you did like you were at the top of the game, whatever the case may be. Now I still think it's unfair. He didn't get he didn't get the title runs he should have had, or whatever the case may be. But so, and my thing is, but when anybody else speaks out about the WWE being racist or having some racist tendencies, he's that black person. Like they get that one black person, he that black person they get to kind of speak, to kind of try to calm that down. Like, and I think that once you get like maybe right now with Triple H in charge, it's not like that anymore. But when Vince was there or whatever the case may be, I think it totally was like that. And the fact that you got a little break and they let you back in, like you not now you they house nigga. You be defending anytime some black that say something about WWE. Hey, here come Book. Hey, Book. They talking about us. They talking about the black people in WWE back in the day. Go get them, Book. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
At the same time, though, I can agree with you. But at the same time, if you that one that's been tapped on the shoulder and they paying you money, you probably not gonna say what you're supposed to say. We probably won't really hear about how he feels about all this shit until he's like completely retired from the WWE. Because I remember I had heard him say something about Hulk Hogan, and everybody is like paying Hulk Hogan as his racist, not just because besides him saying everybody's a little racist, but just other little stuff he's done. He's come out and defend Hulk Hogan. Like after he said the Hulk Hogan come for you, nigga. He said Hulk Hogan came back there like, brother, you know how many times I've been called that or blah, 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 blah. And actually kind of uplifted him, but it's like, you still didn't condemn what he did. You know what I'm saying? So you probably won't really hear what he really thinks until it's all said and done.
I don't know, man. And maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. But I look at, like, you mentioned folks saying, F. Hulk Hogan or whatever case may be. Like, Mark Henry was just doing something like 2 weeks ago, and they started a chant F. Hulk Hogan at whatever he was at. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of people have known Terry to be a goddamn shitty person. Like Terry been a shitty person his whole run. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was growing up, when I was younger, like when I paid attention, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was black. That tan he had. But I was like, hold on, is he black? Like he looked real.
I can agree because I probably thought that for a little second too.
Then I realized that man ain't black. I think I saw something. They did like a reenactment when he was younger because he was fat or chubby when he was younger. He said he used to get picked on. They did a reenactment. It was a little white boy. I'm like, hold up, bro. That man ain't black. That man white. But I don't know, man. I just think that there is talent. There's a lot of black talent out there when it comes to wrestlers. Like I ain't just talking about WWE and AEW. I'm talking about just on the indie scene. You look at some of the ones on the indie scene, like I can't think of the dude's name, but Calvin Tankman. I love Calvin Tankman. He one of the he's an indie wrestler, but he's really good. And there's a bunch of other ones out there. Some of them have been showing up on Ring of Honor, AEW. Lee Moriarty. It's some others I can't think of right now. But yeah. So WrestleMania, and with everything that's going on, did you watch SmackDown or did you see SmackDown?
Yeah.
Okay. So Dub, I don't know if you saw this, but you saw the favor with
I heard about it.
Okay.
I heard about it. CM Punk is requesting a favor from Paul Heyman.
Yeah,
I didn't see what it was. I've been meaning to look at the clip. So apparently, I'm guessing Paul Heyman's supposed to be in CM Punk's corner.
He wants Paul Heyman in CM Punk's corner, and Paul told Roman no. Like so he told him he couldn't tell him no. So basically, Paul has to be in CM Punk's corner in this fight.
Did you also see somebody talking about like when Roman Reigns said that once the wise man is no longer his wise man, he's no longer there's no more Roman Reigns or some shit like that?
I didn't see that.
I saw some rumblings about that. Once Paul Heyman leaves away from Roman Reigns is not the tribal chief anymore. He's going back to being terrible.
Ah, man. The Roman Empire, back to the Roman Empire then.
God. Terrible fucking gimmick. I don't know somebody who said, yes, do that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I get that was the time they was trying to get something on him, man. But as far as WrestleMania, do you see John? Do you see them giving John the belt?
To break the record, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But if this is his last year, this is his last WrestleMania, that means he's gonna immediately drop it. He's gonna have to immediately drop it back to Cody.
Yeah, but I
thought, no, honestly, like looking at it, I was like, either my wife would tell you, like, she hate when I be sitting there watching something and predicting the storyline.
Yeah.
I said, like, looking at it, say if Cody don't turn heel because of this, because everybody keep hinting at Cody turning bad and joining the forces with The Rock, Cody don't turn heel about this. John Cena was. When John Cena turned heel, I'm like, cool, he gonna finally do what he's supposed to do years ago. Like, he gonna come out with different gear, different theme song. Y'all ain't give me none of that. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
I want a true John Cena heel turn.
I want corporate John. I want corporate heel John Cena. Come out there in your when you see him now out. Come out there in your suit, my boy. Come out there in your suit. Dye your hair black or some shit like that. Come out there with the whole thing.
Ball spot.
Listen, do something. No more hats. Swoop that mug back. Be a true. Do the full heel turn.
Do that he might do it after he win it.
Put the jorts away. My time is now shirt. Put all that away, my boy. Let's do a true heel run up until maybe like close to do something close to the end, and then maybe you can give him like a redemption, a final redemption before he leave out. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I heard somebody spit. He doesn't win at Mania. Some shit happens with Cody. He wins at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
Finishes the year out. And at the last PLE, he wins it and relinquishes the title and goes off into the sunset. And then they kind of like start off at Royal Rumble, like the road to the world heavyweight title. You know what I'm saying?
That might be dope.
I'll tell you one thing though.
What's that?
Please let Jay win the belt because Gunther is a fucking terrible champion. I cannot stand Gunther as world heavyweight champion. No storylines.
He got boring, man.
He's boring. I always thought Gunther was boring, even when granted, I always pop in and out. Gunther never caught. Granted, I think Jey Uso's a little corny too, but I think Gunther is
one word, 4 letters. Yeet. Okay, I'm sorry.
and see, I think that's. I guess because I'm just coming in and I see the over usage of yeet, because I remember when we used to say that like in high school.
Listen, we've been saying that for
decades,
years, decades even.
And to see people in the crowd off beat just yeet yeeting away, I think it makes my skin crawl. I think he is you know how Goku asks for the share your energy with me with the spirit bomb. I think the corniness of most of the crowd he absorbs, and I just look at him as this big cornball.
I want him, like I said, as much as I like Gunther. I preferred him better when his name was Walter. However,
he looks like a Walter. He looks like a
that was Walter. His name. I still refer to him as Walter. I don't like calling that man Gunther. Anyway, and I like fat chubby Walter. Like, give me, you know what I'm saying, with the chops. Anyway, I like Walter. However, I think he has gotten kind of bland. There hasn't been a whole lot of good story with him. I was hoping he would, and I hate he got hurt, but I wanted a full rematch, like a brawl, drag down, knockout fight between him and Ilya, but Ilya got hurt. Because Ilya's the one that took the belt from him when he had it in NXT UK. And I love Ilya. Ilya in that I forgot what he called it. His finishing move, bruh. and Ilya looked like everything hurt, regardless of whatever he's doing. I love when his matches he had in NXT and stuff. But I'm hoping Jay gets the belt from him during at WrestleMania, man. And last little thing, I don't know if this is a gimmick or not, but if Kevin Owens is really is really out, man, I wish him all the best. Now I don't know if this is just part of storytelling or not.
It's the way they did it. It feel like it's a story arc, especially because Randy Orton came out at the end of him saying that, and RKO, the GM, like, it feel like it's bullshit. But at the same token, we don't know. We have no idea, because when he took that fucking bump on that ladder, that shit looked like it was really fucking crazy.
Yeah, and see that, and then also, I don't know if it's written, the interaction he had with that fan as he was walking out, like you could tell he was. I don't know. Once again, this could be story, but it looked like he was already like pissed and hurt at the fact he had to come out here and do this, and then the fans. So I don't know if that was just a fake interaction with them trying to get, just trying to build onto it or what. But I really hate that happened, and I hope it's not serious as it could be, man. But
no, I saw all over Bleacher Report and everything like that. He got a serious neck injury.
Well, all right. Well,
it says fluid floating between his vertebrae, and he does have, because of the injury, he has double vision and extreme headaches constantly.
Damn, man. And Kevin Owens been cooking for him. Like that, a lot of this, if somebody that's kind of underrated, that's been, he's there, but he don't get enough shine. Kevin Owens has been that dude. Him and Sammy, like they've been. If you watch some of their matches when Sammy was El Generico, and some of that, like, bro, they've been cooking for a long time. But yeah. So we'll go ahead and wrap this up, man. Man, Temoni, I want to thank you for taking the time, man. Come on here, man. We really appreciate you.
No doubt.
Before we go, once again, tell everybody where they can find you and where they can and where you can be found, and just tell them about you and what you could be streaming and stuff like that.
So I'm streaming Schedule 1 with the homie Daniel, which is a game about drug dealing. It's on Steam. It's pretty dope. It's funny as hell.
I've seen it.
It's fun as hell, especially when you can play co-op with 4 people. Shit is hilarious. So I'm gonna be streaming that probably this upcoming week. Well, probably not after Wednesday, because we going to Vegas. We be to Vegas until Sunday. But you can find me on TikTok, Ur Big Brother Temoni. Also on Instagram. I don't really post there that much. I do shorts on TikTok, and then from time to time you'll see me do like some music shit on TikTok. I got a new song coming out that's supposed to be on somebody's game, so I'm gonna just post a snippet of it so y'all can see it.
Hey. And listen, when I know we talked about it just pre-show, but once you get, when you get ready to start pushing your anime, man, hey, let me know so we can get you back on here. You know what I'm saying? Well, and if you want to come back any other time, definitely let me know. You know what I'm saying? We be on here because we, mostly it's gaming related, but we get into other stuff. But if something come out, you want to talk about a game or whatever the case may be, let me know. You can definitely come back on anytime, man. Okay,
no doubt. I'll definitely come back.
Bet. Well, there y'all have it, man. Once again, shout out to Temoni for coming up, man, and just being here with us. But Dub, you got anything before we get up out of here?
I know you like
Hey, we got to get a soundboard up. Anyway, appreciate everybody that stopped by and checking us out, man. A little bit on the long side, but hey, it was a good interview. Good time. Go check out Ur Big Brother Temoni on TikTok. Go follow this man and engage. And don't be on there getting smart, man. The man, listen. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that side of him. I've seen it happen. You know what I'm saying? But look, as always, y'all be great. We out. Peace.